Hey there, beautiful souls. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the magical synergy between tarot and crystals and how by utilizing crystals, you can enhance your clarity of mind, your focus, your intuition, and create this beautiful energy between you and the cards during the process of a reading. Today's video has been kindly sponsored by Otter Spirit. A little bit on Otter Spirit in just a moment. I am pleased to introduce you to the beautiful company that has chosen to sponsor today's video. They are Otter Spirit. They are passionate about gemstones and biodiversity. They are on a mission to give back to protect sea otters. If you go to their website, they have a collection of beautiful AAA graded crystals, and they are divided in sections in which you can explore. So you can go by intention, you can go by zodiac sign, or you can go by the gemstone that you would prefer. They were kind enough to send me out 3 beautiful bracelets. Each one is more stunning than the other. Yes, they are simple in their design, but they feel sturdy, they feel luxurious, very, very well made, and I'm extremely pleased to be partnered with Otter Spirit. They are born out of Monterey Bay, California. Otter Spirit started in 2020 with a magical encounter between their founder and the wild sea otters. Since then, they have been committed to supporting conservation initiatives led by exceptional men and women in the region. After nearing complete extinction, California's wild sea otters population is now gradually recovering thanks to their never-ending efforts. And they donate $1 to every bracelet sold. So I'm really quite proud to be associated with this beautiful brand, and if you too would like to support this brand, I have my code here, which is Avalon24. That will get you 20% off your own intention bracelets, and I will leave the link to their website in the description bar below. Thank you so much to Otter Spirit for sponsoring this video. Crystals in actual fact make up a huge part of my tarot practice. Every one of my decks that I'm currently working with that is not stored, some yes that are stored, but the ones that I work most closely with that are out on my reader's table that I'm constantly working with have all been paired with a crystal ally. I really love pairing my decks with crystals. I love wearing crystal jewelry when I'm doing my readings. I really believe that having these crystal allies within our practice can help us to really elevate our divination practices. And in this case, I'm specifically referring to tarot. Tarot and crystals are a natural pairing, working together to enhance intuition, focus, and energy alignment during readings. Tarot provides symbolic and intuitive insights, while crystals bring stabilizing and amplifying energies that can deepen the connection to the cards. Here's how they can complement each other. Number 1, energetic alignment. Crystals have unique vibrational frequencies that can help align your energy with the tarot's message. Example, amethyst enhances intuition, while black tourmaline provides protection and grounding during readings. Number 2, intention setting. Crystals can act as powerful intention setting tools. Holding a crystal before a reading can help you focus your mind and clarify what you seek from that session. An example of this would be rose quartz can set the intention of self-love during a reading, while citrine can bring clarity for career-focused questions. Number 3, emotional and spiritual support. Different crystals can provide emotional stability and spiritual insights, allowing you to approach readings with a clearer, more receptive mindset. An example of this would be selenite. Selenite clears negative energy and creates sacred space for deep readings. Amplification of energy. Crystals can amplify the intuitive flow of a reading, helping to pick up on subtler messages and deeper layers within the cards. Example of this would be clear quartz. Amplifies your connection to the cards and boosts overall clarity. It's wonderful to have around. Protection and grounding. Tarot readings can sometimes tap into heavy emotional energies. Crystals like black obsidian or smoky quartz provide protection and grounding, ensuring you don't absorb unwanted energies. Symbolic correspondences. Crystals correspond to tarot suits and elements, helping to bridge the symbolic gap between the material and the metaphysical. Example, carnelian for the fiery passion of the wands, or aquamarine for the emotional depths of the cups. Alright, now I have some practical tips for you to use to utilize this information during your own personal readings. So to begin, I would recommend charging your crystals, and you can do this by holding your stone in your hand. If you're not working with a wearable piece such as these beautiful bracelets or a pendant or earrings or rings, if you don't have a piece of crystal on you and you instead have a loose piece of stone, like this for instance, you can hold it in your hand and you can charge it with your energy. You can breathe on it. And as you're doing so, you can use this as a moment to ground and center your energy, to refocus your mind on the task at hand, which is a tarot reading. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky to slip into a intuitive headspace, especially if you've been running around like a chicken with your head cut off, doing a million different things, which is, you know, life. Sometimes we need to be able to disconnect from that, you know, that hustle and bustle energy, and to find that calm center within us and to focus our mind in a totally different direction, inwardly, intuitively, you know, and from heart and mind. Wearing crystals is its own form of magic. Aside from the fact that I have dozens if not more, crystals on my reader's table, and each deck that I have on my reader's table right now has been paired with a stone. I also like to wear crystal jewelry in the form of earrings, bracelets, rings, etc., to help to really enhance my own personal energy as I'm entering into that space, that intuitive space between me and my cards. I'm wearing it, it's all around me, it's on top of my decks, and that's how I create that beautiful weaving of earth energy and that intricate kind of energetic, you know, zing and crackle of having so many beautiful stones just pulsing around me. It's such a beautiful feeling. It creates that gorgeous sacred space, and I could not recommend it more. There are times where you need a bit of a big picture reading, and when you've laid out the cards in front of you and you're looking at it and you're pulling that big picture meaning from each of the cards as though they have amalgamated into one bold message, crystals can really help to facilitate the layering of that experience for you. So you can hold the stone in your hand or wear it, obviously, if it's a wearable piece. Just playing with it, resting your hand on it, breathing the energy in, and really connecting with the stones that you either have in your hand or that you're wearing on your person can really help to start to shape that message as it's coming through. Tarot is wonderfully intuitive, and crystals can really help to enhance that intuitive aspect. I have here some apatite. This is a bracelet made of apatite, one of my favorite intuitive stones. I also have apatite resting on top of my moon deck, and so there is a connection, there is synergy there, and I've really been enjoying working with both energies on my person and on my decks and all around. It's been just chef's kiss. I don't know if it's because I'm a Taurus, I don't know if it's because I'm an earth sign. I just love crystals. Another little tip and practice that you can put into play is, and this is especially if you're wearing a bracelet or a ring, even a necklace to a degree, but you can actively help your crystal to choose a deck or choose a card within your deck if you can really focus on the synergy between the crystal and the tarot deck. If the tarot deck and the crystal have had time to bond, this will be easier. It's harder if you're just beginning and it's all new and a deck hasn't been paired and, you know, crystals aren't really your thing and all of that kind of stuff. It can be a little tricky getting started, but once you have it, I tend to wear my crystals on my right hand, which I am a right-handed person, so I do a lot of my shuffling with my right hand, and my rings I wear on both hands, and I wear necklaces and so on and so forth. But I find that if I can really tap into the energy of the crystals that I'm wearing on my person or even the crystals that I'm holding in my hand, if I'm choosing a deck or I'm choosing a card, I find that that experience can be extremely heightened if you are deeply connected to your tarot deck and to your crystal of choice. I do get it, however, crystals aren't for everyone, and if this isn't for you, that's fine. But if it is for you, take a moment to really look at ways in which you can bond a stone to your tarot deck. My Connected and Free Alchemist Oracle is bonded with a piece of selenite. It goes well, and I choose my stones intuitively. I'll grab my collection of crystals when I'm choosing to work with a new deck, and I'll start to pair, I'll start to use my intuition to pair, and I always get a feeling within me, hot, cold, zingy, non-zingy feeling, when the pair's good or when the pair's bad. And sometimes I have paired a crystal only to an hour later go, that's not right. And so I'll change it. So it is a process of that takes a little bit of time, and it's very intuitive. But once you nail it, the experience is so fantastic. Some of my decks have been paired and unpaired, while others have been permanently paired. So for instance, the Steampunk Tarot by Barbara Moore and Ellie Fell is permanently paired to a nice squarish, roundish piece, a flat palm stone of petrified wood. They love each other, and so they get stored together as well. And I've got other decks that are permanently stored with crystals as well. My Bonestone deck, it is stored with a piece of stone. This piece of stone comes from a sacred site, stone circle site, somewhere in the UK. My bestie Erin got it for me, and she said that it's beautiful, like just the energy of it is fantastic. When she gave it to me, I immediately knew that I wanted to pair it with my Bonestone tarot, and the two are inseparable. Speaking of which, I do have a copy of my Bonestone and Earthflesh tarot up on my website at the moment. I think I only have 2 to 3 copies left, so if you're interested. Otherwise, I also have my Bones of the Bonestone up on Make Playing Cards. I'll leave the link to that in the description box below as well. Anyway, folks, so today's video was really inspired by Otter Spirit and these beautiful crystal bracelets. They're small, but they're really sturdy. They are stretchy, but they're very, very sturdy in that stretch, which I love because I love to wear my crystal bracelets, and I have in the past broken a great many because of the weight of crystals on that elastic, but I've never had one that feels like this sturdy. So very impressed with the quality, very impressed with the packaging. Big thank you to Otter Spirit for inspiring this video. So if you're into crystals and you're into tarot, marry the two. You'll love it. It will be amazing. If you're not and you've been curious, give it a go. You'll be surprised. And if you simply don't care, that's totally okay as well. My opinion, not yours. I'm not forcing it on you. Nevertheless, I sincerely hope that you have enjoyed today's video. I am so excited to have been able to share this one with you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And please let me know, do you crystal pair? Do you wear crystal jewelry? Do you believe that crystal and tarot can create that beautiful synergistic experience that one can truly revel in? And with all that said and done, I'm wishing you so much love, luck, peace and joy. Take care, and I'll chat to you again soon. Mwah! Bye!